Why do I gotta do it?
Because you're good on camera.
Oh, I guess so. All right. So we started as a Patriot Club that's a very broad term. Lots of people say they're a Patriot Club. They get out, they support their vets, their communities, this, blah, 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 blah. What we're about, we're more of the community outreach. We like getting out, supporting these groups like Pastor Art, getting out there. Just watch behind you there, brother. Love getting out for these events. We've both been out here for 2 years doing similar things, standing up for freedoms. You know, we want to try and make Canada great again, because it's been a while since it has been great, and we want to keep it great.
Absolutely.
You know, we want to try and support different political avenues that can actually be for success and help us thrive, right? Not this, watch behind you, not this program ideology that we got going on, where we can actually go out, we can take care of the less fortunate. We shouldn't even have less fortunate, you know, where the money is actually invested into our cities, in our communities, and back where it should be, right?
Absolutely.
Like our social services, you know, we wouldn't be having a lot of these police brutality issues if we still had a lot of our social services that were out there, right? So it's kind of changing the idea of it all, right? Like, it's come out, do security for events like this, but at the same point in time, just come out and be a part of what it is, right? It's not about the uniform, it's more so about the mentality and the heart that people have.
And the people are fighting for our freedoms.
Absolutely.
I mean, we're going into a communist country here, and we need to stop that.
Yeah.
You know, as our leaders have said, they're doing the global reset. Our people here are talking about how it's not just about Jews and Germans anymore.
Yeah.
It's a global thing. This is an issue for everybody on Earth.
Yeah.
This is literally the
for
fight
sure.
for humanity's survival.
Yeah, absolutely. And I wish more people would see it. And you can break it down into a lot of things. You know, like I did research on South Africa and
Israel. What's going on in Israel right now?
Like it's just crazy, you know. So when people are thinking this is just a Canadian or Venezuelastanian issue, it really isn't. It's the entire world, you know. Oh my goodness, no, it's all good. There's just cameras everywhere.
I know.
Hi Sheila, how are you?
Thanks.
That's good. Hey, it's good to see you again. Of course you can, Sheila.
Can I ask you a question?
Yeah.
Do you have a message for the at least 4 UCP MLAs who are out of the province during the Christmas lockdown when we could have Christmas with our families?
Oh, I don't even know if I got words. But it's just time to go. Like, continue to do these things to show us that you're not trustworthy, you're not responsible, we don't need you. Literally, go home, bye. We'll take care of it. That's what we're out here doing. And we got people who want to run for office. We got people who actually want to change the system. We got people out here who want to write a constitution. We don't need elected, corrupt officials. We don't need criminals. We don't. So grab your stuff and go.
Give a message for Jason Kenney because it's strange that he's wasting all this political goodwill on these hypocrites.
Yeah, I don't know. It seems to be the common message for all of them. We don't need you. Everything is a false promise or a false statement, or we're going to come stand behind you and get you back to work. We're going to make sure you can pay your bills, you can feed your kids. No, you're not. You're just another crock of shit, and we don't need it. We don't. You can keep doing this, and you just continue to prove us right, which is fantastic. You're making our job very easy at exposing all the stuff you're doing, because you just keep doing it, and you just put it out there, you know, on alternative news seems to pick it up because CBC being all bribed out, CTV, Global, they don't want to talk about that stuff, which is really weird what money will do. So that's why we turn to people such as Rebel News and even our independent journalists. I need to be coming in, because why not, right? We are the news now. So, as far as I see it for Kenny, what we already know about Trudeau, just watch yourself there, Sheila. For Kenny, for Nenshi, for pretty much all of them. Like, there's very few of them that are actually doing what they said they were going to do, and what we elected them to do, which is to serve the people. You're supposed to make our responsible choices, and none of them do. None of them. I haven't seen any responsible choices coming out prior to the certificate of vaccination ID scamdemic. That's right, I went there. I got my tinfoil on, don't worry. What's Watch yourself there, Sheila.
Thanks, guys.
So no, as more time goes on, it's beautiful that they're literally exposing themselves as to how useless they are to our system, to our civilization, to our daily lives.
The hypocrisy of it.
Absolutely. There is zero need for them other than their face piece. If we need a pretty face, we already got Trudeau to staple up places. So, yeah.
You know, if the municipal affairs minister, who's in charge of some level of emergency management, can go away on holidays in the middle of a declared emergency,
Right.
maybe we don't need her at all.
Right. And I kind of thought that from the get-go, but yeah, as we listen to the news and our numbers are just climbing more and more and more, and it's weird that all the same faces are out here. Everyone's testing positive, taking care of their temples. So these numbers, when you start looking at these numbers, but then our elected or chosen officials or representatives or anything like this, they're able to take, most of them are taxpayer vacations and all this beautiful stuff. When they're able to do that in the middle of this massive pandemic where, what are we up to, 200,000 people? Like, I don't even know what to say at this point. Like, for the people that are not out here with us, why? It's all there for you. Literally, just start reading it. As for the elected, and I say that very strongly, officials, enjoy your last little bit in office, because I can't see this going anywhere, especially with the way that you all continue to act and the things you impose on us or try to suppress us from doing. It's only going to get more and more and more and more and more until you have the entire city out here, and then the entire province, and then the entire country. And then that's 37 million people coming to hang you up by your toes. So I don't know what to say. I really don't, other than it's been a pleasure, and we can't wait to throw you out of office. We really can't. We're already planning the party now, so thank you, Sheila.
Press the button.
Oh,
I love the buttons.
only because people have asked me, I'm going to take a handful. That's my pay.
How many money?
Thank you for bringing the little one. I saw you way back there, and it's, oh my goodness. Yeah, good for you, by the way. Just middle of freedom. I love freedom.
Can I get a photo with you after?
Bro, that's one of the most epic interviews I've ever done. That was great. Wow. His name's Scott, right? Or Steve. So he's filming me. Oh, I should almost give these to the cops. Be like, we gave them to you, man. Yeah, here's your Timbit. So yeah, Steve's filming me. I'm finishing up my interview with him, and Sheila just, hey, can I ask you some questions? It's like, oh, of course you can, Sheila. Of course you can. She said a lot of things I have no idea what the hell she was talking about.